Hey, welcome back to Sound Opinions. This is Mary Ann.
Joe, for those of you who don't know.
This week we're going to review for you Peter Frampton, Thank You, Mr. Churchill.
And Laura Bell Bundy, Aching and Shaken.
Peter Frampton. Not the Peter Frampton that had us oohing and awing with his long hair and I'm in You. Totally different guy.
Not
He's
the
older. He's mad at the world. One song on here is about the Wall Street bailout.
Must have had some investments that went south.
It's rock and roll.
Yeah.
I didn't like any of the melodies. I didn't like it.
I didn't care for it either. The track, or the name of the album is Thank You, Mr. Churchill, so I was trying to think of the political connection there, but I halfway kind of sort of like Road to the Sun featuring Julian Frampton, which I'm assuming is his kid, so let's listen to that.
You won't die, hi, goodbye, dreams inside a wild ride. Road to the sun, it's a hard one, wearing nowhere to what I've done. Road to the sun, it's a hard one, driving by I see my smoking gun.
The other one the one I like the best on here, it's the least rock and roll, and you'd never know it's Peter Frampton. I think it's worth a listen to. It is cut number 7 on this album. It's called Sweet Liberty or Liberté or something. It's very classical sound.
It has a very long
shows his
intro.
Acoustic sound.
Well, I mean, it still proves that he knows how to play guitar, because that hasn't changed at all.
The guitar is great.
It's totally, if you know Peter Frampton, you hear it, you can say, yeah, that's Frampton CD, but even his voice didn't sound the same. It sounded so, I don't know, really raspy.
I would have liked this album if he never sang.
Yeah,
or
or somebody
music
else
is
would.
good. But his
I
voice,
like the guitar in it, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I gave it 2. What'd you give it?
I'll match that
2?
too.
Okay.
Just not. I try to give the guy credit because I don't expect him to stay the same Peter Frampton that he was 30 years ago. But this album is very politically motivated, or his things, his concerns are coming out into songwriting, and too deep. Didn't want to hear it.
Yep.
So
Up next, Laura Bell Bundy, Aching and Shaken.
Ma's Floral Gift and Party welcome you to our newly expanded ice cream and fudge shop, the bistro and Wi-Fi coffee shop. Plenty of parking, open 7 days a week.
Has this ever happened to you? It can be repaired. Call Novus Glass, the inventor of windshield repair. Most insurance companies will pay for the cost of repairs. Most repairs can be done in about 30 minutes, and we process your insurance claim for you. Call the windshield experts at Novus Glass, 846-1695.
Hey there, up next is Laura Bell Bundy, Aching and Shaken.
now this album is kind of 2 parts.
Yes.
One's very aching and one's very shaken. The song you know by her right now is Giddy On Up. Giddy On Up.
That's not a bad song.
That's cute.
Yeah, I liked Rebound. I put a little smiley face. I'm taking Joe's notes now. I'm smiley face next to my song. So why don't we listen to that?
The other one I think will be her next hit based on the research I've done, and the video I could find was Drop On By. And I learned something last night. If you don't know how to play guitar or have any instrumental background whatsoever, But you're cute as heck. You can do a bubble bath. And people will forget the fact you don't know how to play guitar.
Maybe
But
our next episode, Joe will be taking a bath.
drop on. I'm going to learn how to play guitar real quick.
Well, let's listen to that.
Make it tonight, make it early morning. Oh, darling, just drop on by. I don't have a clue where you might be, uptown or just down the street in some smoky bar. Oh, I'm longing for you, can't help myself, sending out my SOS.
That was Drop On by Laura Bell Bundy. I enjoyed it to the point that I thought it was very easy on the ears. She has a very pleasant voice. You can understand every single word in every single song, and kind of like Sarah Buxton's voice, so it kind of reminded me of that. But I
Really,
gave
and she
it 3.
reminded me of Alana Miles, that song,
Black Velvet.
Black Velvet, thank you, Black Velvet. So,
Would
I
you
don't
give
know.
it
2,
2?
not my favorite. She's an actress too, do you know that?
No, I did not know that.
She does a lot of Broadway
You
stuff.
got a lot of time in your hands, don't you?
I study. News hound.
Yes. Well, thank you for watching another. I
Oh,
gave
how
it a
many?
3.
3?
Yes.
2.
3, 2. I did
So
say 3.
together that's a 5, maybe somebody else
Maybe
will
we
think
should start
that's-
adding up our scores. Well, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Love, love, you let me down, making this too easy. Love, love, you let me down, think I should be leaving. Love, love, you let me down, let me down. Oh, you won't string me.
Hello, this is Amy Lundberg with Aim For It Fitness, bringing running expert Dick Beardsley here. We are just been doing a lot of talking on running, and we would love to have whoever is like on a great walking program that's kind of thinking of doing a 5K, not quite sure, thought you kind of always wish you maybe could one day. Well, Dick and I are going to help you prepare in 6 weeks for the 5K at the Dick Beardsley Half Marathon, 5K health walk, race walk. Run.
Exactly. September 11th.
September 11th. It'll be fascinating. They got a lot of stuff. They have a kids walk as well. But we want you to have a great time. So this is more of a achievements, a dream, or just an ambition that you might want in the back of your mind going, it would be fun to do a 5K. Today's segment is going to get you motivated to do just that. So, Dick, tell us how to prepare for a 5K.
Well, Amy, that's it's a great distance to run because just about anybody, even if they're not in a walking or running program as of today, they could get in good enough shape to at least briskly walk it. And it's pretty simple. Now, if you're to the point where you've been doing some power walking, some brisk walking, even a little bit of jogging, then you're way ahead of the curve. Now, again, we're talking 5K, 3.1 miles, not a marathon, which takes months and months, if not years, to get ready for. But with a 5K race, now you don't have to do lots of miles. You don't have to run every single day. But if you can get into a program where you're running, 3 to 5 times a week, or power walking, or a combination of the two, you don't have to do it real fast. My thing is to say to people is that, listen, the first time that you run a 5K race, don't worry about your time, where you finish. Just say, you know what, today I'm going to go out there. It's my first 5K I've ever done, and I'm just going to get through it. And when I cross that finish line, I want to feel good, feel positive, and want to maybe do another one down the road. Then after your first one, then you can start thinking about maybe trying to improve your time if that's what you choose to do. But again, you don't have to run very far. If you can get out there and run, even 15 to 20 miles a week. Now, it might seem like a lot if you're at nothing right now. You can get by on less than that, but it's going to be much more comfortable if you're out there, have done the proper type of training. It's going to make the 5K event seem that much easier. And even though you don't do that much, perhaps, to get ready for it, you're doing less, you're going to get through it. But where you'll really notice the difference is not so much the day of the run, but the next couple of days after. The better shape you are going into it, the faster you recover. You won't have the lactic acid buildup, the sore muscles, the sore, tired body the day after.
My girlfriend who did Grandma's Marathon,
Yeah.
I asked her in April or May how her training was coming, and she says Oh, it's pretty good. I think I maybe have to work a little harder. It just depends on how sore I want or how bad I want to feel after the race. She knew she could do it.
Right.
No problem. But it was how she wanted to feel afterwards that motivated her to keep working towards harder.
And that's the key. Again, you know, it's like with anything, Amy. You know, the more effort you put in to the training, the easier and the better results you're going to have at the end. But it's pretty basic. You know, you just do you can do a little running with some of your friends 3 to 5 times a week. 2 to 3 miles is all you need to do.
And then I also do a lot of heart rate training with my clients.
Oh, I do too.
A lot of heart rate training. And so if you are at a point where you are just wanting to get out and move like 3 to 4 days a week, I always, at least, if you can get efficient at running at 70% of your maximum heart rate, you can work towards running that 5K. And you want to, what I say, work up to your anaerobic threshold. And I do a lot of interval training where I'm just bumping them up to 80, 85%. And even if it's just 1 minute, I'll have some people just sprint it for 1 minute and come back to what I call a slog, which is my jog. It's like between a walk and a jog.
Well, get your heart rate back down and recover it a little bit.
And just getting really efficient at that 70% maximum heart rate. And you're like, well, what's 70% maximum heart rate? Well, that is taking, primarily if you're inactive, sedentary, it's 220 minus half your age, and multiplied by 70%, and that'll give you a ballpark range. If you are really focused and effort, you've been walking, you've been doing a little bit of running, you're kind of wanting to, I always take 210 minus half your age and multiply that by 70%, and that will give you a more accurate ballpark of where you can work your heart rate towards. And if you can do some heart rate training, and quite honestly, we always go for a run, typically I see, and we always get tired so fast because we've got our heart rate so high.
Right.
Because we think we need to work hard all the time. And really, you don't.
No, in fact, I wear a heart rate monitor on just about every run. On the hard days, I want to see just how high my heart rate's getting, so I make it sure it gets to a high level. But more importantly, I wear my heart rate monitor for on my easy recovery days that I'm going easy enough, and your pace has nothing to do with it. It's your heart rate doesn't lie. It tells you everything. So you don't need a fancy heart rate monitor. You can take your pulse and do it that way also.
Yeah. Well, I hope this helps you just kind of get some tips on how to prepare for that 5K, because you can do it. This is Amy Lundberg bringing you Health and Fitness.